miles up in 5 miles up in the hill of Tara, and I'm filthy. Look at the state of me. I locked myself out of the clinic door. Okay, this is how you break into the door. Get a hanger. He is. See the key? Voila. That sounded really creepy, actually, didn't know. Anyway, in. Ta-da! Why do I actually get locked out? Is because I don't have the key for this. So when I always keep it like this, and then this is locked, and that is has a huge metal plate, so you can't even break down the door. And the same for this door here. So I made a mistake and I left the key in here and then opened that door, but my last client, or one of my clients, must have actually took it off the latch. Anyway, it's like 9:05. Or is it 9:05? It's 9:13. Right, it's time for me to go home.
System arming.
It's actually really foggy out, if you can see behind me. This is my clinic, actually. That building just there. What is going on? Is it too late in the year to do snow is falling? It never really snows in Ireland. I'm gonna throw a snowball at you.
You won't, Evan. Don't think.
How the hell did you hear that? I'm eating snow.
Oh, you're sick. Don't be wrong with you.
Huh?
Will you close that window, please?
Do you want some ice in your water?
It's freezing, Evan.
Guess where I am again. In the words of Trump, I'm back in this. Jesus, I'm cold. I seem to always be cold. So I ran from Sutton Cross up to where the lighthouse is. Kept on going until I got around to Holt Harbour. There you go. And then turned back again. So the whole run was 10 miles. But it didn't, like, the pace of it was, I think I averaged like 8:40s or something like that. But the perceived pace was like 7 to 7:10. So I'm not worried about pace. It wasn't a session, it wasn't anything, so anyway, it doesn't matter. What does matter is that I found this King of Kefir chili and ginger. Trust your gut. So what I was talking about kombucha yesterday, and that I make my own kefir. I've never tasted this one before, but looking at the bottom of it, you can tell when there's all this crap at the bottom of the bottle. That's the live cultures, so you have to give it a little shake just to stir it all up. Now you can actually see that there's a lot of kefir in this, which is really good. So it comes in handy for this. And if they're getting rid of plastic containers and bottles, maybe more companies will start bringing in glass bottles. So, oh, this seems fizzy. I'd say it was double fermented, actually. Handcrafted in Dublin. That's actually really nice. It's like ginger beer, but this is actually pretty nice. Well done, King of Kefir. You can send me some free bottles if you want. Okay, I have to drive home and hopefully I don't hit some traffic. Guess where I'm heading. Oh my god. I'm wrecked. I went into the dentist thinking I was going to get a root canal, and because the root is so heavily infected that now I have to go on antibiotics. clear that infection up, and then a root canal next week. So basically they just went and put a load of anaesthetic into this part of my face. Oh, it was bad. Anyway, I decided to go get myself an electric toothbrush. The joys of it. So actually the pink one was on special offer and the blue one wasn't, so I got a pink toothbrush. We went viewing a house, view house number 2 now. The one thing about marathon training and losing body fat is that I'm always cold. I have an espresso machine here, see there? And I ran out of Nespresso pods, so I found this. So I didn't run out completely, but I only had a few left. So see that red one there? That is a Spar one. Let's give you a sample of what the Lidl, I think it was Lidl, what that one actually tastes like. That's just not good. Limited edition mirrors. It's like, it's really bitter. It has that bitterness that instant coffee has. Do you know that type of bitterness? I'd actually rather not drink that than to drink it. So I'm going to give that out of 10, and 0 being instant coffee and 10 being the best coffee I've ever tasted. Best coffee espresso wise was in Ethiopia. So on a scale of instant coffee to Ethiopian good coffee, I'm giving this a 2, which means I'm never going to buy it again. Just to confirm. Yeah, that's crap. While I'm at taste reviews, I'm going to taste test this kombucha. Legendary bubble drink, Captain Kombucha. It's organic. Good fizz. This is good. It's better than the other one. It's a coconut flavour. Coconut flavour tastes a bit weird. This is good. I got it in Holland and Barrett's. I like this. Well done, Captain Kombucha.